Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here and joining me today. It is Monday here at the time of recording this, and we do angel readings around here on Monday. And know though that whenever it is finding you, no matter when it was posted, even a couple of years ago, if it resonates for you, if it's a message that you feel, then it is for you, no matter when it was posted, because these are technically timeless. All right, and if you like these style of readings, these angel readings, there is an entire playlist for just angel readings, and you are welcome to go scroll through the playlist, and anything that jumps out at you or sounds like your story, or you can even ask a question in your heart and scroll through, close your eyes and point on one. That one can be a message answering your question. So you can treat my playlist like an oracle reading, an oracle card deck, an oracle message, more like. Okay, so let me know if you do that. I would love to hear about that. So welcome in, welcome back, depending on if you are new here. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. I appreciate you guys. I love to read all of your comments. I always want to know who I'm reading for. And I always want to know when someone is new, so I can meet you, say hello, and welcome you to my community. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. I would love to invite you to do that too. Let's see what wants to come through for you in your angel reading this week, guys. The inner voice is here. Making an appearance. I've also got the creativity, expressing your creativity on the bottom of the deck. Now, I do feel like you're listening to that inner voice and it has something to do with your creativity. I feel like you're being guided to do something, create something from your heart, maybe follow a dream, maybe create something that has always been a dream for you. And I feel like you're literally being guided in that direction. And that's why these cards are coming out for you. So I'm going to take that as an extra message for whoever needs it. So take it if it resonates. It's definitely for you because I don't feel like it's part of this angel reading. But let's see what it says here. The inner voice says, "Thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice, which is always your intuition and connected to your heart. And it has something to do with your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator," your inner voice and your inner creator. Interesting. Let me know who that was for. Okay, I appreciate that. And so there you go. There's your message. All right, so what's coming up in your superpower position, your strength position this week for everyone else that is watching this reading? What is in your strength position at this time? Listen deeply. Okay, there's more listening here. Listening deeply to that inner voice. So maybe those cards were part of this reading. This is your superpower, listening deeply to your inner voice. Also listening deeply to your angels, listening deeply to your guidance, really tapping into that, your intuition, tapping into your heart and tapping into your guidance. But I feel like too, this is really learning how to listen in relationships as well. I feel like maybe you've had some sort of a breakthrough in how you relate with somebody. Perhaps this has been a challenging connection in your life, a challenging relationship. It feels like there's some sort of breakthrough in the way you are basically listening, but the way that you are relating with somebody in your life. Now, this can be a relationship that is romantic. This can be some sort of family relationship, a friend relationship, maybe even a work colleague that you have had trouble with is really what I'm feeling. That may only be for one person. We're getting these extra little goodie messages here through this angel reading. So that may be only for one person, one of you. Anyway, I feel like you're really learning how to listen to understand. I feel a big breakthrough in the area of communication between you and others in your life. Perhaps it's everybody in your life. Perhaps you're really learning how to it's this breakthrough in learning how to relate with people and listen more than talk. Listen to understand more than trying to be right. I definitely feel like this is in communication, but also in listening to yourself. Listening deeply to yourself. Something of a twofold message here for our first card. And I feel like really listening to your soul, your heart, your intuition. It's always connected to spirit. It's always connected to your angels. It's always connected to your highest good. And when you really learn how to listen deeply to that connection and that guidance, you're taken in the right direction. You're taken in you're put on the right path. You're following your heart, which is always leading you to your highest good. So I feel like there's some sort of breakthrough in this week that's really putting you in your strength position, is learning how to really listening to your guidance, yourself, and others. Tell me who this is for in the comments below, please. I would love to hear from you. Especially if you were a receiver of the extra message. I really want to hear from you. Let's see what your heart wants to say at this time. What is the message of your heart? I have focus your mind here, and I have the miracle of forgiveness. So I feel like I want one more card. What is your heart wanting you to know? Whoa. Peace and harmony flew off the deck and onto the floor with Archangel Raguel. We have Archangel Jeremiel. He is actually coming up in my card of the day tomorrow on Instagram. Miracle of forgiveness and focusing your mind. So what your heart wants you to know, what your heart is, adding to this reading, the message from your heart is really, in this learning how to relate with others, maybe learning how to listen deeply, it really keeps the peace. It helps you to choose peace over chaos, or peace over challenge, or peace over, someone else's chaos and all of that. So it's like we're learning how to really follow our peace, how to prioritize our peace, I feel like. And sometimes it takes really having to focus your mind on choosing peace and prioritizing peace, or prioritizing boundaries that help you to stay in your peace, and letting go of any sort of forgiveness, letting go of any sort of bitterness or anything that maybe people in your past with disrespect, or, in challenging maybe dynamics with others, really releasing forgiveness, because the point of forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. It's to unlatch you from the stickiness of whatever happened in that situation, and it could be many situations. But I feel like this is around relationships. Again, romantic, friend, family, work colleague. You take it how it fits, but I feel like really your heart is saying, focusing your mind on your priorities being around peace, and sending out forgiveness to anyone that you maybe had some challenge with in the past, recent past, or even back farther. You'll know your heart is speaking here. Really focusing your mind on priorities, what is best for you around your peace, choosing and prioritizing your peace and harmony in all situations. But this, I feel like, has to do with your relationships. So we want to send out any sort of forgiveness that maybe you're feeling right now, or you're hearing in your mind as I'm saying these words, because that takes it. When we send out forgiveness, it's to set you free. It's to set you free from any sort of discord, any sort of toxic energy, anything that could hinder you in your progress moving forward, or create some disharmony instead of peace. We want to make sure that we're sending out forgiveness and knowing that it's not for the other person. It's definitely for you in moving forward in peace and harmony in your life, because that is, you'll get stuck. It's pretend like what I'm saying here is the unforgiveness or any sort of resentment or anything like that, or bitterness towards another person because of something that they did to you. Valid. Your feelings are definitely valid, of course. And we're not trying to justify anything. But pretend for a moment that that unforgiveness or bitterness is like this sticky energy that keeps you stuck in that cycle. It keeps you stuck in that moment. It keeps you stuck in that situation. And you're wanting to move forward. You're wanting to, receive blessings. You're wanting prayers answered. You're wanting to move into bigger and better things. You're wanting, more peace and harmony in your life, right? But when you're stuck in that sticky energy, you don't get past it. And it blocks you from receiving, it blocks you from moving forward. So that's the whole point. It's, when you kind of look at it that way, it feels a little selfish, but it's time for you to be selfish. It's time for you to put your needs first. It's time for you to focus your mind on your priorities of your peace. And so send out that forgiveness, not thinking, they don't deserve my forgiveness. No, but you do, right? You do. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. Thank you. I don't know if you just saw it, but my light just flashed. And so I feel like there's some sort of confirmation coming through here. For somebody watching, it did it again. I don't know if you just saw that. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light, which I love. His card is so beautiful. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, though. Archangel Jeremiel, thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. There's a process. There's a reason. And it's not for them. It's for you. Okay, let's see what wants to come through in your challenge position, or something that you may still be working on or working through, which we may have already covered in that forgiveness. Taking a step back. I just saw 12:34 on the timer. Taking a step back is actually pushing you forward. Cancel, clear, release. You are protected. Know that you are protected. You are guided. You are divinely guided, divinely supported, and divinely protected, especially when Archangel Michael wants to show up in your reading, which out of all of these cards, he doesn't always show up. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light, which is this blue color. Whenever you see this blue color, know that he's there with you. Take a step back and cancel, clear, and release. So this is kind of goes hand in hand with what your heart wanted you to know. This is something that you're working on or working through right now. You could have a specific scenario in your mind of a specific person or a challenge that you had in communication with them, and maybe there was a major blow up, maybe they hurt you, maybe something really big happened, and it's very difficult for you to release that forgiveness, to release that energy. Also, you may be thinking about it constantly with this take a step back. I did see 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer, and I feel like I heard that message. Taking a step back actually pushes you forward. You are moving forward. You are moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a message of progress, one step at a time. But sometimes, taking a step back, especially if we're talking about a specific situation that is causing you a lot of turmoil or maybe overthinking, maybe you find that this person or this situation is taking up a lot of space in your mind, we want to let go. We want to take a step back. We want to make sure that we are protecting our boundaries. We're protecting our peace. We're protecting our ears from hearing things that are toxic, things that are not in alignment with us or our peace, right? And this is all about boundaries and really protecting your heart, protecting what goes into your ears, even if it comes out of your own mouth, you know, your own self-talk. She's protecting the energy from coming at her. Now, this can be, you know, like I said, your own self-talk. So check yourself. What am I saying to myself about this situation? Am I caught talking about this with my own self a lot? Am I in my head about this? Am I going around and around about this? Let's take a step back. Let's take our hands off of the situation. Let's send out forgiveness so that we can unstick ourselves. And we can open up to what it is that is the universe, your angels, your heart is telling you to do. Because sometimes when we're all up in our head and we're really focused on this scenario, especially when it is a negative scenario, then we tend to not hear our guidance. We tend to also get it mixed up with what it is that we're thinking and feeling, and we can get that guidance mixed up with our own negative stuff that's going on. And we want to make sure that we stay in the direction of peace and harmony and our own peace and what's best for us. So let's take a step back from this situation and send out any forgiveness that might be due for you, not for them. Remember. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what is not serving me. And this will actually push you forward. One more time. Cancel, clear, release. Protecting your heart. She's protecting her heart chakra. She's protecting what's coming at her. She's keeping her priorities in order of her peace, her boundaries, and what is best for her. I love you guys. I will see you in the next reading. Thank you so much for being here, and comment below and let me know who was I reading for.